Jai Śrīmad. The following commentary I'm about to give is by Ramanujadasa, Śrīmad Gattu Venugopalaswamy. Chapter 2, Sankhya Yoga, Sloka 28.
Avyaktadini bhutani vyaktamadhyani bharata avyaktanidhananyeva tatra ka paridevana. Om.
Gita Sri Krishna Paramatma is teaching Sankhya Yoga in Śrīmad Bhagavad Gita, which contains all the essence of the Upanishads to all of us along with Arjuna. He is saying that Arjuna, the Atma and body are different. We are discussing about those who falsely think that the body is the Atma and how unnecessary it is for them to grieve. Arjuna, in all this creation, there's a large variation of bodies existing. We discussed earlier that a body is a combination of elements. Before forming into this body, where were these elements and how did they look like? We don't know this. We don't have the knowledge of when the elements start forming into a body. We are unaware of the beginning stage of when our body started forming. Right now, we are able to see these elements that formed into bodies. This is the intermediate stage. We are only able to understand and see this intermediate stage. What happens after this? We are discussing that afterwards the bodies will die, right? Death means that the combination of elements that formed into a body will separate. Upon separating, where are these elements going, and what appearance are they taking up? We are unaware and don't have knowledge of this. We have no knowledge of the condition when the body perishes. We don't know the initial condition or the terminating condition. We can only see the intermediate stage. Arjuna, why grieve about something in which you have no knowledge of the beginning or conclusion? This is what Bhagavan Sri Krishna was teaching all of us along with Arjuna. Through this sloka, the message and lesson we should understand and practice is that every time we see our body, we should recall that we have no knowledge of when or how our body starts forming, or when or how it terminates. The elements that form to make up our bodies, where do they go? How do they look like? We don't know this. We only know the intermediate stage, which is our body we see right now. We are currently in this body. Without focusing too much only on the body, let us all focus on reaching our ultimate destination while we're in this body. Let us all recall this every day. The entire essence of Śrīmad Bhagavad Gita is given by Sri Krishna Paramatma in chapter 18, sloka 65 through 70, to do 8 things. Sri Krishna says, I love those who follow these 8 things. I will protect those devotees in all kinds of ways. After listening to all of Bhagavad Gita spoken by Sri Krishna Paramatma, Arjuna says, Karishye vachanam tava, which means, Krishna, I will do as you say. This is why Sri Krishna has bestowed Arjuna all kinds of successes and victories. Let's give Paramatma our vow that we will observe these 8 actions. There's no puja, tapas, or yajna that is greater than giving this word to Paramatma. I will say these 8 vows we should make. You all please think these in your mind and heart. In this way of us giving Sri Krishna our word, let us all visualize Sri Krishna's face, beaming with joy and feel bliss. Jai Śrīmad. These are our 8 promises. Our first promise, O Śrīmad, as you instructed, I will always meditate upon and think of you. Our second promise, O Śrīmad, As you advised, I will always be your devotee. Our third promise. O Sriman Narayana, I will perform all my actions as service to you and for your satisfaction. Our fourth promise. O Sriman Narayana, as you said to follow, I have great faith that I belong to you, and I will always join my hands together and do namaskaram to you and worship you. Our fifth promise. O Sriman Narayana, I recall your words, Mamekam Saranam Vraja, from chapter 18, Sloka 66, that you said to surrender to you alone. Śrīmad Narayana, I surrender to you alone. Our sixth promise. O Śrīmad Narayana, I recall your words, Ma Suchaha, from chapter 18, Sloka 66, that you are giving us reassurance to not grieve. I shall no longer grieve. Our seventh promise. O Śrīmad Narayana, you have graced and blessed us all by delivering Śrīmad Bhagavad Gita for our sake. I promise to read or listen to at least one sloka daily. Our eighth promise. O Sriman Narayana, you delivered Gita to all humanity. I will try to spread your words in Gita to those devotees that are unfamiliar with Gita. We just made our 8 promises to Paramatma. Giving Sriman Narayana our word each day that we will do as he says itself is a great puja. Let's give him our promise with our unshakable faith. O Sriman Narayana, I will do as you say, I will behave as you wish, and I will work only for you. Sriman Narayana, Karishye Vachanam Tava, which means, Sriman Narayana, I will act according to your instructions. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sriman Narayana.
Avyaktadini Bhutani Vyaktamadhyani Bharata Avyaktanidhananyeva Tatraka Paridevana. Om Avyaktadini Bhutani Vyaktamadhyani Bharata Avyaktanidhananyeva Tatraka Paridevana. Om Śrīmannārāyana Karishye Vachanam Tava. Sarvam Shri Krishnārpanamastu. Jai Śrīmannārāyana.